the unmitigated fact that single women are still weaponized in 2022 with marriage by married women, single men, sometimes even divorced women and divorced men. It's really pathetic. It's really pathetic. And we need to grow from that. We need to learn from it, and we need to grow from that. Kierra Girl, why did you have to go there? Because now I gotta go there. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Joya channel. I am Joya, and I do want to say thank you to all of my new subscribers. I'm gonna start shouting out my subscribers because I do have a goal that I want to reach. I definitely don't want to reach 1 million followers. I don't know. It's that ambivert in me where it's like I present myself as an extrovert, but sometimes I'm really an introvert. But nevertheless, I do want to continue to build community. So subscribe to my channel, share my video, share my content, and let me know what you think in the comments. If you read this video is about Kierra Sheard. Yeah, Kierra made some comments on a podcast this past week that has a little bit of a tussle going on that I do want to talk about with all of you. So Kierra Sheard, who is the daughter of the famous Karen Clark Sheard and also Bishop J. Drew Sheard, she made some comments on a podcast. And the comments were referring to her being newly married. She got married in her 30s, so a little bit later, and allowing women to stay in her home. If they are from out of town, would she allow a female, like a friend or family member, to stay in her home? And she responded by saying this. I'll let you guys be the own judge of it.
Your mom, and I know she gives you advice, and there's like an ongoing rule. My mom tells me the same thing. I'm not married, but once you're married, do not let another woman into your household. And I know you have close friends, and you know, we've seen it on TV, reality shows. We've seen it in real life, seen it on court shows, talk shows. You let a family member, a close friend, stay at your house for a while. Maybe they need a place to stay, and something happens with the husband. Are you mindful of that? Does your mother warn you of that? Like, Kierra, I know you have a good heart, sweetie, but there's no woman that's staying in your house. Unless it's your sister, a sister, that's fine. But
absolutely, Tashara, my mama has already, look, don't have too many people around you. Don't get comfortable. I don't care how, good you trust or whatever it is. I'm very mindful, and very careful. I will buy a friend a hotel room before I let them stay at my house. However, I am a prayerful woman to discern the space that I am in. I'm also very cautious of, what purpose am I supposed to serve in this person's life?
All right, so you guys heard that, and I will let you be the judge. But I will say, to present an unbiased body of work, she goes on to say that she is prayerful of the spaces that she places herself in, and also that she brings her husband and herself in. What do you guys think about that? This is kind of an age-old argument. I remember when I was younger, I had some older women in the church, and this was before I was even thinking about marriage, telling me things like, don't allow women in your home and don't allow women around your husband. And that was always so confusing to me because it places the blame back on the women. It shames women. And this is something that is just so patriarchal, it's so oppressive to women, and women are the main ones doing it to other women, and that really hurts me. This is the way a lot of people think. People more often in the church, and I can't speak on that because I was raised in the church, and I will be happy to share a video about my upbringing and my life and my experiences in the church and how I moved from being less religious to more spiritual and really connecting with God one-on-one. I want God to reveal his mysteries to me. So I am very much a spiritual person. I am a Christian, but I've moved away from some of the practices taught in organized religion, and I know many of you are too. There's an awakening going on. However, you still have those group of people, that generation, my generation of older millennials like Cora Jakes Coleman and Kierra Sheard and others who are daughters and sons of prominent ministers and faith leaders that still hold on to those oppressive, discriminatory views against women and people that are not inside of an organized body or a church. You know, there's a change coming. God is doing things in a new way, especially post-pandemic. And I really want those who are spiritual and who are connected to Christ in a new way to really tap into that and don't allow people to judge you. You know, this statement really caused divisiveness against single women and married women once again. I did a video a couple of years back entitled "Single Women Are Not Your Enemy," and I linked it right there in the description of the video. And it really talks about how single women and married women can work together, can coexist. You know, my sister and I and my group of friends, we are a hearty mixture of married and also single women. We don't judge each other. We don't talk about each other. We actually have a lot of fun talking about our experiences, being married and being single, and really supporting each other through it all. These are my beautiful friends. So I really want us to take from this that we don't have to create division amongst each other based on our status. Married women, you don't have to weaponize your marriage against single women, because you can become single at any time. At any time. So let's be mindful of that. Similarly, is that correct? Single women can become married at any time. You know, I don't judge anyone's journey. I'm also very cognizant of how people present themselves publicly, and you know, like the social media thing of how people show their highlight reels and actually what's really going on behind closed doors. So that's why I would never do that. When I become married, I would never do that to a single woman. I would never oppress her or say little silly statements like, I won't allow her in my house, because that really shows a lot about the person you chose, about the person you picked, about the person who you walk down the aisle with. Cheating is not about who you allow in your home. It's about the character of the person. You know, women, stop trying to put your insecurities off on single women, and if you put your husband in certain situations, then he is bound to fall, because woe is me. No, you need to hold your partner accountable. You are in a relationship with your partner. You took vows with your partner. And it's so important that I name that and I uplift that, because I know it's women out there that's going through that with their friends. Maybe their friends are recently married or in a relationship and they may acting a little funny, a little sketch with you. I want you to know it's not your fault. It's more about what they've been going through in their relationship and the insecurities that lie within them. So let me know how you feel about this content, about what Kierra Sheard said. And again, I do want to note, this is not an I hate or I'm bashing Kierra Sheard. I actually really love her music. I love her family. I follow this. But we have to be bold enough and mature enough to have these conversations so that things like this don't arise and they don't permeate from generation to generation. That comment was absolutely absurd. And I'm rocking with my women who don't agree with that statement and really want to call us to be higher. Let me know what you think about this video, and as always, I hope you receive this video with an open heart and an open mind. Till next time.